Hello everyone, how's it going today? So today is going to be a lore stream. I'll probably have to end up catching people up, because I don't know how many people are going to show up to this. Oh my god, my phone is playing audio. That is great. So I don't really know how to, do this particularly. Um, like when to start, the whole process. But I guess we'll just. I kind of wanted to wait to see if there's anyone else. I'll put out a little bit of a. I'm just excited I can change my username back in Minecraft and was it on Friday the first? Um, yeah, I think that we should start off this. I guess first lore stream for our SMP here. Um, I think every good, you know, lore story, begins with a good story. So let's make our way over to the library. See, that hasn't been fixed yet. Also, how's it going, Mike? I'm tempted to make my chat part of the lore, but I don't really know how well that will work. Here we go. This will do. Another one of my favorites is right there. On this baseball game, did MLB The Show just come out? Yep, okay. I am not surprised then. So we got ourselves a little story. Let's find a good place to read it then. Because I gotta make it look good. I mean, obviously, reading in the library has its benefits, but. Oh, I have an idea. Oh, that's not. We could go that way, but I think this is quicker. Yeah, I actually have to do some homework after this, so it's just going to be the little bit of lore we have to do today. This is a good enough place to go. Oh, I should probably. I mean, since we're at the pub and all, we'll just make ourselves at home a little bit. I don't know. This doesn't seem right. It's not cinematic enough. It's not cinematic enough for the story. Doesn't know how to walk in this game? What? What does that mean? But this is when I think cinematic, this is the place. Hopefully I don't fall. I thought you were schizophrenic. That issue was fixed, as you can see. I think this is cinematic. We got a little bit of a one view is, I like it. Let's open it up and start reading then. Lecterns are the death of you. There's no lecterns in my site. Oh, that's my bad. I forgot. I can translate this for you. Um, so the book is called Origin. Um, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I'm a, I'm a little rusty at my English. I'll also explain this later. The boy grew up without his parents. He was left in the wild, raised by wolves, until he was left to fend for himself. His existence was unknown to other humans until they started noticing strange structures being built outside of the town of Berenstad. The boy had begun to enjoy the art of building, and after years of observing construction in the town, he began he began constructing his own buildings to protect himself from the elements, but also out of enjoyment. The mayor of Berenstad and a search party eventually came across the boy building a new structure, and after recognizing him as a human, decided that he should receive a proper education in order to improve his obvious talent for architecture. That's definitely not what I just read all of page 3 on page 2. Don't worry about that. It took a while for the boy to become comfortable with his new circumstances, and even after learning to read and write, the boy seldom spoke. And you might notice that the story is unfinished. That is because this is my origin. I know not where my story leads at this point in time. I suppose that is left for you all to decide, or for fate to decide. But that being said, we got a nice view up here. Um, and I got some things to explain, so guess it's guess it's time to start explaining some things. So, you might notice that this from like the first stream we did on the SMP, this looks nothing like the area originally where we originally put like the house we had Shaun the Sheep's grave. Yeah, so the server had a big whoopsie in the world generation, as you guys might remember. So the server was reformed, everything was rebuilt, or well, um, everyone rebuilt their own stuff, and it gave me a fresh start. So that is what you guys are seeing around you. Um, Shaun the Sheep, for now, he's not gone forever. There will eventually be a little memorial to him in that park we passed earlier. In fact, we can make our way there now. I'm sure. Well, I guess Crab Rave is now lore. Well, I guess now that we have slow falling for a little bit, we can just do this. This was unintentional, by the way. Hi, friend. Though I'm doing well. I'm glad that my Wi-Fi is working, and this is okay because we're kind of past a little bit of lore. We're just kind of explaining how this is going to work. So as you might be aware of this, and maybe you saw some of the street signs, Klockentorenstraat, Zuiderlijke Ringweg. Um, my this town and the people in it, including my character, will be speaking Dutch. Not to you guys, because I'm not good enough at Dutch to, maintain a Dutch stream. Obviously, I have an English audience, so that really wouldn't make sense. And I don't really want to become the next Duolingo for a bunch of Twitch people. So, um, I've decided that the town's local language is going to be Dutch. In the only cases that that will matter is with my interactions with outside people that are also on the server. Those interactions have not been planned. I guess that's kind of fourth wall breaking, but that's just how it is right now. And it will be up to my character to then teach himself English, and then beyond that, it's like after he learns English, he'll still have like a Dutch accent and won't be able to speak English perfectly. Day one man G's. Yeah, this man's been he's been going off. So that's kind of like why the street signs, why everything else is in Dutch. Um, Also, I kind of thought of it for like a building theme. I understand that my building's a bit Nordic in color, but I think outside of that, um, it's pretty accurate. I'm trying to think what else I need to explain. I know I said last stream that my character's name would be Atlas. Um, I know, really unoriginal, but the more I thought about it, I kind of wanted to be unique, and then after thinking that, I've came to the decision that I still don't know what I want my name to be. I think that'll just be a learning process and figuring out. My character will discover what his name is going to be. Yeah, I'm going to be teaching myself some English. But I can give you guys a little bit of a tour around town after we should go to sleep first because I'm not particularly well dressed for these monsters. Chills though? What? This is the park I was thinking about putting Shaun the Sheep's memorial in, but we might have to do a lore event for that. So, this is kind of like the center hill of town. Yeah, just a little nod to the first stream. That's the way I'm thinking. Um, so yeah, down here on Kelderstieg, which is Cellar Lane or Cellar Alley. That's just where the bar is. Um, and this is kind of the highway of town. Also, what the heck? I'm not gonna. Sir, get off my clock tower. Oh, I should probably talk about that too. So my character, as the origin story hints to, is a architect. He's a builder, um, and well, it's kind of empty right now. I know that's kind of lore breaking, but um, eventually there'll be a bunch of houses for villagers. That's and maybe some other buildings. I don't particularly want to spoil anything just yet in case I want to do another lore stream. Well, obviously I'm going to do more lore streams, um, specifically those that involve that. But this is the main highway. It's Koningin Een, or Queensway 1. That's going to be my highway system. So up here is fourth wall breaking. That is going to be my specialty. This is the north part of town, so Noorderlijke Ringweg. As you can tell, the one in the south was South Ring Road. This is North Ring Road. Just going to be some houses up here marked out by the pink. Esdoornlaan, Maple Avenue. Teaching you guys some free Dutch right now. And Eikenstieg, Oak Avenue are made to be broken. What I was gonna say, yeah. And a fourth wall break inside a fourth wall break is like 16 walls. So there's going to be a lot of houses up here. Like I want this village to be someplace that's really lived in, but obviously that takes a lot of time to build. Wait, is that why my fourth wall just shattered in my room? Yeah, so this is where the North Ring Road ends out here on the west side of town. Um, that's where the other side of that tunnel that we walked past earlier goes through. And this is the longest tunnel. The Dutch, as you know, are kind of known for their architecture as well, and tunnels are no exception. So this is the South Ring Road Tunnel. Ah, still lore. I can't believe I'm going to make the crab brave lore. Um, so we got some more houses going to be up here. Um, then Prinsenstraat. There's just that road goes over closer to the other side of the tunnel, and it's kind of a hill road. Obviously, there's a clock tower, and back here is where we visited in the initial part of the stream. This is that dance was lore. Crab Rave dance is lore. I feel like you hate when I do it, so I slowed down. I do not hate. There's a no hate in my heart. So this is the library. This is probably going to be the most important building in context of this series. Oh shoot. No hate, no hate, no hate. As you can see, I'm still kind of a lightweight. Still kind of a lightweight. I hope the brewery doesn't mind me taking this. Um, I did not beat up Pan Pan. Looks like Sean just got on some. Is dancing with no music. Hey, look, the music's in my head, okay? So yeah, this is going to be the most important building. Jesus Christ, it's a minute. Um, library. Obviously, my character's really into books, along with architecture. Um, and speaking of which, I have another favorite book of mine to show you. So this is a quote, or I guess a passage out of the Hercules book written by, oh my god, some Roman author. My character wouldn't know because Rome doesn't exist in Minecraft, but um, it says non est ad astra mollis et terras via, which means it's not easy getting to the stars from Earth. Um, and the kind of message, I suppose. I should probably put my origin story back. Don't want to lose that. The message is that it's like you people got dreams. I live in a world where you can put some obsidian together and go to hell and come back alive, and put some you know like decapitated Slender Man eyes, put some dust on it, put it in some stone, and then go battle a dragon. And yet, every time at night you look out and you look up in the sky, there's still no way for us to make it up there. I hope I can someday make it up there. I don't know, you know, how long it will take or if it will ever be possible, but I know we can. I know we can. And am I rambling? Am I rambling? Nah, I'm okay. Oh, I should probably show you this. So this is this area was once a part of the river, kind of a lake. Um, and in order to have more space to build, I built a levee, I guess. I know it looks like a wall, and I know it's technically not a levee, but I'm gonna call it a levee so people think I'm fancy. And who knows? Maybe being drunk partying in the streets is part of my lore. So yeah, so we got Broekstraat and Rivierdijk, which basically means river wall. But the Dutch will name streets after. They won't give it a street name. They'll name it after a canal or a wall. Just be voices in my head. I don't know. Maybe by a an antisocial character that was raised by wolves. I don't think voices in the head are too far fetched. I don't know. I should probably go put the bottles back. I'm sure the brewery would appreciate that. Um, I promise they were empty when I found them. At least they didn't take from the actual barrels. They make some really good beer here. I should, if I ever have to meet with someone, we could host them here. I swear I hit you once. Why did you... Maybe I really am a lightweight. But this is all we got right now. Um, and yeah, this is going to conclude the part of my stream that is... He's not insane. I'm not insane. I am completely sane. Everyone's got issues. Um, this concludes the lore part of my stream. Um, and I'll probably make a YouTube video, and that's what or some sort of video that's going, I guess it's a YouTube video either way. Um, and that will be like the lore part that I put on the SMP so people know what's going on with me in my life, because I do have some. I read most of what I needed to for my schoolwork tomorrow. I just need to watch a movie and take notes on it, which won't take very long. Plus, it's 8:30, so I see no reason why we can't just continue stream, maybe doing something else. Because I don't really know what I want to do on Minecraft as of right now. So we're gonna